Zach,
What?
you remember that time that your wife and I made you watch all the Hunger Games movies with us?
I do. I do remember that. Yes.
That was so fun. I'm a huge Hunger Games fan. I've read all the books a couple
Yeah, they weren't
times.
as bad as I
Yeah,
was expecting at the time. I enjoyed them. I don't remember a whole lot
bawled like a
about them.
baby in the first one he did.
Not this guy.
True,
Liars.
true. Is
Lies.
it too? We could say spoilers. There's gonna be spoilers for Hunger Games
No, I'm just kidding.
in this reaction because I'm a Hunger Games fan. Zach is a closet Hunger Games fan.
I enjoyed it.
Have
I
you read
just don't remember anything.
Have you read the books?
I haven't read the books. We have them. Um, Cake Mama's Cake Mama is a big fan of them. Actually, I think she said she was going to reread them, and she's been dying to do. She was like, "Hey, so are we going to watch Hunger Games tonight?" And I was like, "No, we gotta record a podcast." So
Was she
and she's
actually
like,
asking you to watch Hunger Games tonight?
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
she watched this trailer the
Cake
other day.
Mama.
But obviously we didn't because we know we were gonna watch it now and react to it. So
But what many people might not know is that there was a fourth book that they put out. That's actually
yes,
a prequel.
yeah, and it's
Uh,
more recent, right?
It's more recent. It came out in the last couple of years, and now they've made a movie for it. So we're going to
Yeah.
check out the trailer for The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes right now. Join us.
Intriguing.
I
Do you
have.
like grapes?
Do I like grapes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like berries?
Depends on the berry.
What about poisonous ones?
That's the only thing he knows from the movie.
That's the only thing I remember.
The poisonous berries. Oh goodness
I
gracious!
remember them being cornucopia. I remember there being a cornucopia.
Yeah, there's a cornucopia in, I believe, every Hunger Games event.
And one guy knows how to like paint.
Yeah, PETA couldn't. He's a good artist. Yeah,
Right. Yeah, he knows how to paint his skin so he looks like a rock.
yeah,
Good camouflage.
yep. Although, I mean, I don't know. PETA's a. Okay. So look,
There's
I think
Team
it's
PETA and then there's Team what's his face? I
Gail.
remember there's
Gail
right, there's
killed
a Team PETA
Katniss's
and
sister. So
a Team Gale.
I mean,
Maybe? Is that what it was? I don't
Team
know.
Gail. I don't know. I wasn't really on a team, although PETA is the right one for her.
Team Jacob or Team Edward?
I was Team Katniss. She could be with whomever she wants to be with.
You're like, what up, girl?
What's up? Jennifer Lawrence. So I think it's funny. I have a lot in common with your wife in regards to like what we like to watch.
Yes,
We're both Survivor fans.
Survivor fans and
Hunger Game fans. She like the Fast and the Furious?
no.
Well, then she sucks. No, I'm kidding.
She also barely made it through John Wick, the first one, with me. And I was like, wow.
Oh, see, it's funny because you and I have those in common, but it's hilarious to me that I enjoy the same stuff that she does. But I remember I was excited to read this fourth book because I was a fan of the franchise.
Yeah.
And, it's a look into how President Snow, Coriolanus Snow, kind of became who he was in the movies and the books that we were used to.
Okay.
So this takes place during the...
And that's Sutherland, right? Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the young version of him. Obviously, he's not going to be in this. But he, it's a whole different cast because this takes place like 64
or something years, right?
Before, because I think Katniss was the 74th Hunger Games, and then this takes place during the 10th Hunger Games, and then it explains why Coriolanus Snow kind of became who he was, what the districts and what the capital were like at the time, because they just were 10 years out of war,
See, that's the part I'd be curious about is the back end, like how did we even get to this point with Katniss? So yeah, I'd be curious about this one.
And why, and it explains his hatred for District 12. So
intriguing.
Let's check out this trailer. I'm excited to see it.
He's spurned by a girl, isn't he? He says nothing.
Baby. I don't want to ruin the book for you, Zach, or the movie.
So Jennifer Lawrence isn't in it.
No, she's not even born in the movies.
Disappointing.
Oh,
hey.
Peter Dinklage is in it.
Yeah.
For the 10th annual reaping ceremony, in which we choose 2 children from each district to fight to the death in the Hunger Games.
From District 12, Lucy Gray Baird.
I recognize her.
There has been a change this year. As a mentor,
Is she the one
Mr.
that plays
Snow, your role is to turn
Wednesday?
these children into spectacles.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen that one.
What does my mentor do besides bring me roses?
I do my
Gina
best to take
Ortega?
care of you.
You really want to take care of me in that arena? Start by thinking I can actually win.
I don't know what I don't think I've seen her in anything.
Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
First ever host of the Hunger Games.
Oh, look at he's so young in that.
4, enjoy the show.
3, 2,
Enjoy the show. Run. Enjoy the show.
What happens in there, fueled with the terror of becoming prey. See how quickly we become predator? See how quickly civilization disappears?
Oh, this looks like a pretty small arena
There's a
compared
natural
to.
goodness built into us all. We can step across that line into evil, or not.
You hear that, boy? It's the sound of snow falling.
I love Peter Dinklage.
How wonderful that we all get to be here for someone's final performance.
It's not just about winning.
Everything is about winning.
You're monsters! All of you!
It's the things we love most that destroy us.
I love that art. Yeah, coming in November.
November. Okay.
And from what I could tell, it looks like they're going to cover the whole book. Whoops, I started next trailer on accident. That's my bad.
Nice.
It looks like it's going to cover the entire events of the book, so they're not going to do what they did with Mockingjay and split it into 2 movies.
Right.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. But, you know, Coriolanus Snow is the main character.
Yeah.
Who's the main villain in the original trilogy.
Yeah.
And you just kind of get to see a different side of him when he was younger, him kind of growing up in this world. And he's the mentor of the District 12 female.
Right, I gathered that. Yeah.
So, and they kind of have a journey there, and he has, you know, his own feelings about it. But you're right. The arena is very
he's
primitive.
He's a mentor because he's been through it before. Is that right? Is that how that works?
No. So that's how it works in later. So
later.
Victors,
Okay.
victors of the Hunger Games wind up becoming mentors in
later.
their district. However, you know, this is the 10th Hunger Games. They didn't have enough
Right,
victors.
They didn't have enough victors back then. Got it.
So
okay.
it's very primitive. Yes, the arena's not like the arenas that we saw in the you know, earlier books. It's very primitive. I think it's the same arena even that they use every year. So it hasn't changed, and it's usually, you know, probably doesn't take as long as the later ones do. I think the events are over relatively quickly, just because the arena is so small and the kids have nowhere to run. So it's very interesting to kind of see the history of the Hunger Games in this, the history of the villain of, you know, the Hunger Games, and kind of, you know, you get some backstory stuff on, like, that even relates to Katniss. There's a specific song that Katniss sings in the 3rd or 4th movie. I can't remember which one it was. The 3rd book for sure, that she sings that actually, you know, is going to probably be, it should be in this movie. It was in the book. So you'll see how the origins of that and why that song was written, what that song was about. It's just a whole thing. If you guys are fans of the Hunger Games books, if you've read the book, let me know in the comments. If you've seen the movies, let us know. And we'll catch you guys on the next reactions video.
Later.
Peace.